Hey YouTube, Gundam here. That's a different intro. oh, this is gonna be a bit of a different video today. I'm not actually gonna show you any battles except for one battle in my T18. Little note: I drove my T18 recently and got a game with 8 kills. 8. And oh yeah, it also I just noticed that it's got a nice machine gun there, so that's nice. Yeah, 8 kills in the T18. I think that's more than I've ever gotten in any vehicle. You know, which is nice. Hit ratios a little down, average damage per battle, bleh. I'm over 4,000 battles. Maximum destroy per battle, 8. With, I believe, the T18. Mastery, I mean, I'm getting better. But that's not about this video. That's not what this video is about. This video is actually about something I just wanted to talk about. For the longest time, you know, I've been using my Yahoo account to sign in, as, you know, everyone has their different email address to sign in, and I've been using a Yahoo account. However, a long time ago, after I got frustrated with the game, you know how I got frustrated with World of Tanks and left for like 2 years, because you want proof of that? Well, there is the fact that, oh, I don't know, I got one of these, M6A2E1, my, welcome to hell tank. You know, it just says on the side. But the fact that I got one of these means I've been here for a long time. The last I can find of them having this thing for anyone to get was August of 2011, which is over 2 years ago. That's not what this video is about. The video is about this. After I had quit for, you know, a year and a half, and I started back in January of this year, it was actually, yeah, closer to like a year and a half I had quit for that time. I got upset with the game and left, but shortly thereafter, a mass email was sent out. And apparently this email contained some sort of Trojan, so it would access everyone on your friends list and send itself to them as well. And it did this to a lot of people. I asked the person who I had received it from, and they said they didn't send it. And then I got it from another person and another, and they said no. And, you know, one of them was my father. He said he didn't know. You know, this was, you know, over a year ago. And, you know, I thought, you know, there was a problem with my account. So what I did was I changed my password. And then I tried the recovery questions. I had some big troubles with it. And yeah, next thing I know, I'm having big troubles because it says I entered in the recovery questions, but it won't give me an answer. You know, it won't let me actually put it in because shortly after I changed my account password, I forgot it. And after I forgot it, well, I tried the recovery questions. I find out that it actually, they were in there. I thought it was just the old ones. Found out it's actually the new ones. The new recovery questions, there's a couple of them that are entering, are working. But one is not. And that's where I've got my problem. Because I couldn't access the account, so I started a new Yahoo account. And I just told everyone, okay, this is my account now. I managed to change it for Facebook, for YouTube, for EVE Online, all sorts of different things. But not for World of Tanks. They say to ensure security, you gotta do more. Oh, by the way, for a while, you might have been seeing a little message pop up. It was up at the top saying, oh, here, well, please add a phone number to your account. Yeah, well, I would love to do that, except for it sends the email on how to do it to the email that is registered with my account, which is the one that I cannot access. And now, today, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try it again. And that's where I get my big problem. Because it used to say, change your password. Well, I just changed my password. Now it's saying I've got a big problem. The problem is the old account has been inactive for so long, they've deleted it and are recycling it. Eventually, it will no longer exist. So I've contacted Yahoo. I'm trying to find out, how I can do anything about it. And hopefully, after that, I can then contact Wargaming and say, okay, this is the stuff that you had said on how I can change the, the associated email, and here's the stuff that you need to do to change it. I'm hoping, if nothing else, I'll do that to the other one, which I have no intention of changing. And in fact, I'm going to be adding more security to that one to make sure that I don't lose it. Yeah. This is something I won't do. I will be putting both the old and the new email addresses in the video description below. Please don't spam me with emails. If you want to send me one, yeah, okay. But yeah. So I'll enter those in. Yeah. I do hope Wargaming doesn't get angry, or if Yahoo gets angry with me, they could delete my current Yahoo account, and then I'd have to make a brand new email and change everything again, which would be a pain in the butt. If Wargaming gets angry with me, they could delete my account here, which would be bad, especially for the fact of how much money I've spent on this game. First off, I have this thing, which I got in the pre-order package, the Heavy, which cost $100. It gave me this thing and like 25,000 gold. Well, since then, I've bought a whole lot more gold. And I bought a year of premium, plus other premium. You notice that I have a RAM, T34, TOG, Matilda BP, T25, Low, E25, Dicker Max, Yag Tiger Packet 88, Tetrarch. Well, the LTP was a big gift thing. M3 Line, Matilda 4, KV5, Valentine, IS6, Chinukai, SU-12244. As well as this. If I can find it. Actually, I sold that thing. And I don't have the money to get it back. In fact, if I click on here, what I'm currently trying to do is get up the money to buy this, which is still 1.229 million credits away. So 1.2 million credits to get the new tank. I'm thinking of selling this one to help get it faster, but that's not the point. Go back to when I have my Yag Panther, okay? The Yag Panther, way back when. Okay. That's a long time ago. Let's just find out the tech tree here. Where is it? Here it is. This one right here. Yag Panther. When I had that, I said, you know what? I'm going to get my Ferdinand a little faster. How do I do it? Well, I do have a load of premium tanks. How about I unclick the Accelerate Crew Training button, so I start loading up lots and lots of experience. And then I can use all this gold I've got to convert that into free experience. So then I got my Ferdinand. Then I said, Ferdy, I want my Yag Tiger because I wanted this thing. Now, you're thinking, well, how do I prove this? That's easy. Vehicles. Let's try German. They should be sorted in one way or another. There's the Hetzer. Can I sort it by that? Alright, fine. Yeah, I'll just go by tank destroyers because most of my tank destroyers are in German. They're at the top, aren't they? Well, there's the artillery, and here it is. That's a lot of artillery. So, Jagdpanzer IV, the Stug. Jagdpanther. 66 battles. Ferdinand, 72 battles. Can just 66 battles get a Ferdinand? Maybe. Can just 72 battles get a Jagdtiger? Maybe. Can just 30 battles get a tier 10 machine? 30 battles in the previous machine get a tier 10? Absolutely not. Average score per battle. You know, this is what you can base it off of. And let me pull out a calculator, which you won't actually be able to see, but 666 times 30. That's under 20,000. That's under 20,000 experience. Okay? That's not a lot. The Jagdpanther. 577 times the 66 battles. That is 38,000 experience. 38,000 experience. Are you kidding? Ferdinand. 559 battles. Multiply that by 72. That's 40,000. So 38,000, 40,000, and way less. Well, let's go back to the tech tree. For Germany. Ferdinand. 77,000 experience. Well, my Jagdpanther had only gotten half that. Well, there's something. And only 40,000 experience from the Ferdy to get this. That needs more than 3 times that amount. And then there's the Jagdtiger. Oops, wrong button. The Jagdtiger. 30 battles, I believe it said. Well, let's just find it. I can just sort by tier. There it is. Calculator. Average experience 666 times 30. That's 20,000. 20,000 experience. Well, this thing costs 60,000. This thing still costs 31. That there's 12. That there's 26. So, that 20,000 isn't enough to get both the Stug 3 and the Flak Bus. And that was for the Jagdtiger to get this behemoth. Any and every tier 10 machine is over 200,000 experience. Except for the mouse. And the E100. And the E50M. But even the Leopard. But, you know, they're right around 200,000, and this thing is 210,000 experience. Yet, according to that, I should have only gotten about 20,000 experience from my Jagdtiger. And that thing, 150,000. But I should have only gotten 40,000 from this. By the way, this thing, 77,500. But I should have only gotten about 38,000 from this. Which reminds me, Jagdpanzer IV, 60,000. Okay, 60,000. Let's take a look at the Jagdpanzer IV. Sort by tier. Go to tier 6 and Dickomax. So, quite a few battles. 380 experience times 103 battles. Well, that's 39,140. 39,140 per se. But that's 60,000. So there's another 20,000 somewhere in there. Yeah, that is not there anymore. So, yeah. Free experience through all of those beautiful premium vehicles and gold. and any other vehicle where it says accelerate crew training. Mainly premium, which I've got a lot of premium tanks. And that's the problem. I had also gotten a package which got me like 100 or so fire extinguishers, repair kits, and first aid kits. I had gotten a lot of gold. I've gifted a friend a low and 2 friends togs. That was a bit of a mistake, but oh well, they've got them. And if you're listening, the friend that has the low, please drive it until you've gotten 10 battles or a win. You know, I want to see that you've gotten a win. You know, that would be nice. But yeah, you know, just try to get a win, or wait until you've driven a bit and try. But you know, just drive it every now and then. It's a premium vehicle. It's gonna get a lot of money. But that's not the point. The point is, oh yeah, my my Jagdpanzer 100 crew, they're right there in my Pack 88. Premium vehicles, gotta love them. So yeah, the thing is, I've spent a lot of money on this game. Nowhere near as much as, say, Jingles or Quickie Babies, Circumflexes, or several other people. But I've spent a lot of money on this game. Let's see. It's roughly 300,000 free experience. Probably more like 400,000. And if you convert experience, the rate is 1 to 25. So, 25 free experience is 1 gold. So you just divide by 25. And that's 12,000. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's more like 400,000. I mean, I can calculate it out later, but you know, it's 12. Let's just call it 14,000 for now. 14,000 gold. Well, I'd used all of my gold for premium account. Oh, and if you notice, take a look at my tanks here. Which one? Not the KV2, I don't think. No. No. Here's one. It's got different emblems. It has writing. It has camo. Yeah, that all costs a lot. It's like 600-700 for one of the tier 5. You know, and that one has it as well. This thing's a tier 8, and it's got it as well. That's more like 800, 900. Maybe even 1,000. Mag Tiger doesn't. That does. This is probably 1,200 gold. So there's 1,200 gold. There's probably another 1,000. That, between the two of them, maybe another 1,400. Well, that's going to be another 600 just for the Hetzer. Well, let's say 400 for the Hetzer. Okay. No, the Martyr, I don't think so. No. Tiger P, I actually don't think so. No. That does. That's not going to be too expensive. That does as well. That does as well. That does as well. That doesn't. That doesn't. That does. That does. No. Yes. 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 I don't think so because this is relatively new, so no. I believe this does, like I said. Didn't think so, so yes, 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 yes. No, no, no. No. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. No. No. Partial. This is the only one that is partial. Doesn't have emblems, it just has that. So, Yes. Yes. So, a tier 5. 2 tier 8s. Tier 6. Another tier 8. Tier 7. Tier 6. Tier 8. Tier 5. Tier 8. Tier 8. Tier 7. Tier 5. Tier 7. Tier 2. Tier 1. Tier 2. Tier 3. Tier 3. Tier 4. Tier 9. Tier 10. Tier 8. Tier 5. Tier 5. Does this thing have it? No. That's... Oh, and I still have 16 slots, by the way. This is a lot of vehicles, and I still have 16 open slots. Well, that's a lot right there. You know, and if it's, you know, 1,200 for the big guys, 600 for those ones, I've probably spent 10,000 gold on paint. Or more like 15,000. Between 10 and 15,000 on paint. Because of other vehicles, probably around 15,000 on free experience. That's 30,000 gold right there. And I'd used most of that 25,000 for premium. And then I bought an additional year, because I used that all up. Plus, I bought credits more than once. I bought the stuff to get those. You know, loads and loads of those, which I still have 9 of those. Yeah, see, 9 in depot. So there's that. I bought somebody else you know, I've got all these premium vehicles. I've bought somebody else a low and 2 people togs. Or was it 3? It might have been 3. Yeah. I've spent a lot of money on this game. A lot of money on this game. As for how much, I'm just guessing, but it's over 500 bucks. I think it's under 1,000, but it might actually be over 1,000. Yeah. And that's the problem. If Wargaming gets angry with me or sees that my one Yahoo account has been closed and decide to close my account, well, that's a problem. I've spent a lot of money on this game, and if they close the account, that is literally as if I just walked outside and threw my money in the trash can. At least here, I've got tanks. I mean, Jingles has spent thousands on this game, and that's thousands of pounds, which is several thousand American dollars. I've spent, I think, under 1,000 bucks. I'm not sure. I have spent a lot of money on World of Tanks. So, yeah. Actually, stay with me for a bit. I'm gonna do something. This won't be... This will only show from a certain time. Again, you're not gonna see it. I'm just, doing something. There's that. Okay. If I go to this... That's interesting. Okay. So, I need to find something for World of Tanks. Ultimatep, maybe? I think Play Span Ultimatep. So, find transactions for Play Span Ultimatep, or whatever. Let's find all. Dates, don't care. Oh, wow. That's a lot more than I thought it was. And this only goes back to June. June 3rd, 2013. Well, that's June of 2013. I reactivated my account in January Plus, I've purchased before that. Yeah, I got this for one thing, and I think a handful of others, which is like another $150. As it turns out, it is over $1,000. It's I'm not gonna say exactly, but over. It's actually, well, it's under $1,500, but it's over 1,000. That's all I'm gonna say. Over 1,000, under 1,500, and that's the problem. If my account gets closed, then I'm in trouble, because I've spent a lot of money on this game. I've spent a lot of money on this game. And this is, it only goes back, like I said, to June. And that's June of this year, which I started playing in January. I don't think I've made any purchases, but I did get this before then. That was a while before. And that's the problem. If they close it, I'm in trouble. Yeah. So I'm going to be trying to change my email to the new one, which I'll be adding more security right when this video is over, and then hoping that Yahoo decides that I'm telling the truth, which I am, and either reopens that account, giving me the access to it, because I still can't access it. Even if they do unrecycle it, I still can't access the account, or they do delete it so I can send Wargaming information saying, hey, the account's been deleted, here's the proof, let me change my email. Because I would love that. Yeah. Ciao.